Oh, he's not on my team. Why is it not even showing him in here at all? Oh, this motherfucker leave.
Commencing supply drop.
Why is it not even showing him in here at all? I wonder what the odds of me running into him anywhere would be.
Vehicle deployment in progress. Sit rep. Napalm strike inbound.
So, what you gotta do here? This is hard point.
Enemy chopper gunner established. Your last fire team member. Stay on mission.
But this is obviously hard point. The one we played earlier was
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
What the fuck was it called? The fire team thing or whatever. Whatever you did with it, you had to take all these little yellow orb things. Oh, here, oh, okay. You have to take all these little orb things and you have to fucking put them into this bomb.
Hostile artillery targeting active.
Put the most of them in there and fucking...
Artillery inbound. Enemy spy plane inbound.
Huh? Yeah. There's like 5 points. It had me really pissed off earlier. The only reason I came in here now is because I joined in on Driz, but I'm not even seeing his name on any of the games. That's right, so now I can go to the next. Where is he in there? We got captured several different spots? That's weird.
Supply drop inbound. Hardpoint is secure.
Put your pants back up! What'd you say? Oh, that was my teammate? Yeah. Oh, so I should have... That's why. I thought it was a fucking... I thought it was an enemy. I was in there trying to shoot you.
He crawled next
Had I known that, I would have known that other guy was over there and could have went over there and get his ass. What are you doing? You need your butt changed? What up?
You know, these fucking people are driving me crazy, yo.
What people?
They're ping ponging me back and forth between the unemployment and the card that they
Quit.
send the money to.
Oh, God.
The card is saying that they didn't update it. They're telling me, well, we updated, and then they're transferring me back to them. And these people
Stop.
like, yeah, well, nah, we don't got nothing up here that says anything.
Yeah, what the fuck? The two of them need to talk to each other. They need to quit playing you as a middleman.
And then I talked to one lady. They transferred me to one lady, and she said, well, that's the key bank. That's Key Bank's way of trying to say they don't want to deal with the client no more. But I'm like, I don't understand that. You froze my account. What are they not wanting to deal with me? I would have knew nothing about Key Banking if it wasn't for you. That's where you're sending the money to.
Right, like that's
You
your
sent me
problem
that
and
card.
you need
That's
to
what,
handle
so
it.
like you need to fix that. I need my money. Like whatever unemployment got going on, send my money to that card and send me that card.
Yep. How hard is that? Like, really?
So the easiest, quickest way is to do direct deposit. I'm like, I understand that, but what about all your? They still to this day, they just deposit mad more money into that account. She don't tell me, well, you're gonna have to wait until that bank sends the money back to unemployment, and then we can send it back out to you. I said, so you're just holding me hostage. You just held me hostage since December over this shit. Now you telling me because of the bank, that's your issues. I still gotta wait some more.
Right.
This is crazy, yo.
Right.
This is crazy. Now I gotta go to the bank and try to get a direct deposit account
Jesus Christ.
so I can at least get next week's payments and on that card. Else it's just gonna keep going to that card that they're not trying to do nothing with.
Well, that's fun. So now your money's just sitting in limbo, in other words.
Yeah. Now it's just sitting in some shit for a key bank that I didn't sign up for nothing. It's just sitting there with them now until
Yep.
they decide to send it back to unemployment, and then unemployment can reissue it back out to me.
Great. So once again, your money's in other hands.
That's a fact. This is money from last year.
Yep. Yep. Isn't that great?
I seen it said you jumped up in the game, but because you wasn't on the team is why I backed out.
Yeah, I looked for you. I kept looking to see if you were on any of the teams. I didn't see your name anywhere, and I was like, man, did he quit? Like, what the fuck? But
Yeah, once I saw your name, yeah.
I thought maybe you jumped out of the team because I heard you. I heard you like like clear your throat or something. And I started talking. I was like, look like you need a little bit of help here. I said it, and then I didn't see your name, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I know that was him clearing his throat.
No, because I was sitting here listening to this lady tell me some bullshit. That shit just pissing me off.
Right.
And lucky I'm not the old James. I would have went out there and booked somebody just off of that.
Oh yeah,
Just to make
unemployment's
myself feel
fucking
better.
sent me this letter saying that I had to verify my identity. So like they wanted my ID and my social security card, my birth certificate, kids' social security cards, driver's license, or proof of address, all that fun shit. Like literally everything you could possibly fucking think of under the sun. Which, luckily, I had all of it. So I take pictures of everything, and you got to click on that thing and attach it, and it wouldn't let me do it. It would just refresh the page every time and say that there was no attachment. So I tried it like 50 different ways. I tried it on my phone, tried it on the laptop. Nothing was working.
You had to compress it.
So I'm like, that's fucking great because I'm like, they're probably doing this shit on purpose because they know that a lot of people are just going to give up on this shit. So I messaged the lady or whatever. I got back on unemployment and waited all day for the little chat bubble to not be busy, and finally got myself in there and talked to this lady, and she gave me an email address and everything, but they got my shit on hold now. Like, my payments are being held now until they fucking get all that shit. I'm like, oh, that's great.
They still hold on. It's still being held?
Well, it's this first week. It's the first week that's been held. I've gotten all the rest of them, but it's like the last week that I have on my regular unemployment benefits anyways, the last bit of money I have in there. So, I knew it was about to end, and I'm like back and forth. I don't even know. Like Ohio, at the end of June, is stopping the extra $300 a week, but I don't know if that means that they're also stopping the pandemic unemployment too. Like once you exhaust all your regular unemployment benefits. But
Actually, I need all of that.
yeah,
I need to
so
catch up. I need to catch up on rent. All of that shit's crazy, man.
right, and that's why I was telling
Because
Sean. Like, luckily I got my school
what
money
they
coming this
telling
week.
you right now is what I just went through. They stopped my shit and I had to go through the ID. I sent all those forms in, my birth certificate, social, and back in December. Then
Mhm.
they hit me back in January. Said, "Nah, we're not doing it the old way. We got a new system. It's called ID Me. Go through that, and it's fast." I'm like, "I was faster than this shit I just gave you last month. You can't just look at that shit.
Right, you can't look at the
Like this
papers
is
that
what
you
I
have in your hand.
that is what I am going through right now. And in the midst of that, nobody never told me I was going to need a new card,
Yep,
anything about my card. So now that everything is straightened, now is the issue of the card. I can't get no money off of it.
yep. And I think they do that shit on purpose because they know if they fuck you up around in that time period there, then you're just gonna give up. Like you were giving up until your cousin's like, or your niece was like, oh hell
You
no,
know?
here we go. You know what I mean? Like they bank on that so that they don't have to pay it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gave them literally
Oh,
every last drop of every fucking thing that they wanted. And I mean, worst case
and that shit.
scenario, they don't accept it. It's whatever. I mean, I can go back to work. My school just talked to this restaurant that's 3 blocks away from my house they want me to go work at, so
Uh,
I just don't want
I might have to.
to. I want to
I
spend
might
the
have
summer
to
with my
go out
kids.
there, find me another job, into this money because it's not like I can't find a job.
That's the same here. I just don't want to. If
I
I'm
can
going to
do
get
it.
money to sit on my ass, I'm going to make more money collecting unemployment, hanging out with my kids, and spending summer with them. I'd rather do that.
That's because that's what it all boils down. I'm gonna make more money
Mm-hmm.
doing unemployment than I am gonna go make going to work.
Yep.
At least the same amount.
Yep.
If not more, at least the same amount I would make. I'll bring the same six or some change as of right now if
Yep.
I was going to work.
Yep. For me, it would be more. I'd be bringing home more because the last job I had, I just did part time because I got all 3 kids. And like my bills and shit, I pay all my shit with the big money I get. School money, tax money, like all my shit's all paid up. So I never have to worry about bills and stuff. So I never have to have a fucking job where I'm making $600 a week or $600 every 2 weeks. So I can just fucking do part time, hang out with my kids, and that's just fun money. While
Hmm.
I was only working like maybe 3 days a week, so my 2 week checks were only like $350 for 2 weeks. But I'm getting $500 a week.
Yeah.
So